What's up? My name's Josh. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run comps using Propelio.com. Link in the description. If you use that link to sign up, you get a free trial, so you can use this software for absolutely free, no risk to you, no credit card necessary. Let's get right to it. I'm going to go to Propelio.com, Propelio.com. I'm going to click login, and I'm going to do so. It's going to take me straight to what's called the property data page. This is where he keeps track of all your recently searched properties. We're just going to do this one, 1237 Bardfield Avenue in Garland, Texas. If we back up just a second, when it takes you to this page right here, this is your map page, and it has all these little icons on here. What we can do is we can click this legend, and that'll tell you what all the icons mean. You can click here to learn more about what they mean and go through all the different combinations of equity, ownership, and distress factors. Right back to it, we're going to do 1237 Bardfield Avenue. Looks like this property is currently leased. It is a high equity corporate property, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2 car garage, 1540 square foot on an 8,500 square foot lot. Built in the early 60s, quarter of an acre, no pool or basement, has a fireplace, and is 1 story. Right here, right off the bat, we have MLS photos from the last MLS listing, which right here looks like it was in 2021, so a couple years old. We have property condition C4, worn but adequate, and it has a description of what that means and also a link to learn more about HUD appraisal guidelines. You can click that. That's actually going to open what's called a field manual for FHA underwriting guidelines for the property, which is super cool. I'm going to click back because I'm not going to get into that right now. But right here we have an AVM, automated valuation, a little bit of AI, a little bit of algorithmic stuff there. We got about $300,000, which seems to be possible ARV of this property. And we have the historic MLS data right here. Last time it was listed for $63,000. That was in 08. Right now they have estimated equity of about $250,000. It is currently leased for $1,650. If you want to go see the listing, you can look up that number. I could also click right here and skip trace the owners, which is amazing. They've owned it for 16 years. Down in these tabs right here, which is at the bottom of the page, I have any pre-foreclosure information that could be there. That would show me if it was a lis pendens, notice of default, trustee sale, so on and so forth. I got property info, which again reiterates this information right here with the addition of heating and fuel type. I've got land info. I can see the assessor's parcel number, and I also have the full legal description, including lot, block, and subdivision. I've also got a historic value of all the owners, all the way back to the very first 1996. That's the last recorded sale date in public record. I can see who bought it, who sold it, who bought it, who sold it, who bought it, who sold it, all the way up to present day. I can also see what the current tax bill is, and if they have any exemptions, as well as the total assessed and actual tax value. Now let's get right into it. I'm going to click comparables, this tab right here, or I can go right here and click this button. They're both going to take me to the same place. I am in the habit of clicking this tab up here, and that's going to open the comps page. Here I'm going to be able to see all of the current listings, everything that's sold, pending, leased. These have, as you can tell, different colors. The most important color is right here. It's the purple with the gold star. That is my subject property. And even down into the comps, the subject property is always going to be purple with a gold star. That's what indicates your subject property. Right here, there's different colors lit up like a Christmas tree. If I click this legend, I can see green is for sale, blue is pending, red is sold or leased, gray is expired, canceled, withdrawn, and yellow means multiple. I can click learn more, and it'll tell me all about it as well. I'm going to focus on red and blue. My hands down favorite function of this is right here. I'm going to click set default, and that's going to set default values for sold within year built, bedrooms, bathrooms, and size. As you can see right now, it's set to any. Instead of going in here and typing on each one, I can just hit set default, and it's going to populate all of these values for me right here. Boom. And that's going to filter out all the noise from my comps and give me a better picture of what I'm really looking at here. So then I go through the comps. I can click this down right here. I've got photos. I've got my entire info right here for this property. I got the listing. I've got who listed it. Looks like it's listed by Dave Perry Miller. I've got the agent's email, the agent's phone number, the brokerage office's phone number, which, by the way, is awesome if you're doing agent outreach, which I know is a big thing right now. You can call this agent and you could say, hey, I see you listed this flip, or I see you listed this as is property. Like, I see you listed this flip. Does the investor who flipped that house who you were working for, are they looking for any more flips? You could also go to these, if I do list price, I can do high to low or low to high, high to low, all the way down to here. That one is going to be, looks like an as is. So you can always call these agents and do your agent outreach thing. I don't do a lot of agent outreach, so I'm not really sure what the script is, but I can tell you that on these comps, sales price, high to low, yeah, on these comps, you have agent information built in, so you don't have to go look for it. You can give them a call. I can click this picture if I want to make it bigger, and I can look at the photos. This is most definitely a flip. Lots of grays, new flooring, new fixtures, and it's vacant. There's no furniture. There's no clothes. Nobody lives here. I can tell that this was a flip. Obviously, that's a thumbs up. I can go right here, and I can just keep going through all of the properties. This looks lived in. People live here. There's personal artifacts all over. This is what I call as is clean, because it is nice, but it is lived in. So this was a flip that either someone else bought. This would be your owner occupant who bought the house that you flipped, or they did all these repairs themselves. That door reminds me of Batman for some reason, which is pretty awesome. That house is in pretty good condition. I'm going to go ahead and thumbs up that one as well. This one looks to be painted on the outside, and it is your typical flip. Kind of artsy-fartsy, gold with white. You got the subway tile in the bathroom, kind of little Chip and Joanna Gaines thing going on there. But it's nice. It's a really nice, high-quality flip. You got designer fixtures in the bathroom. That's good work right there. That is definitely ARV status. We're going to thumbs up that one. 41 days on market. Also painted brick. Painted brick seems to be a thing over in this part of town. This is also a nice flip. You got granite counters in the kitchen. Nice stainless steel and black appliances. The bathrooms should probably be the same style, same color scheme. We have muted earth tones, white granite counters, nice subway tile. Yep, this is a flip. This is definitely ARV. We have another bathroom as well. Whites, grays, all of that's very prevalent here in these flips. That's probably one of the nicest garages I've ever seen on a flip. For some reason, most people don't pay attention to the garage. I like it. Nice backyard, looks like fresh sod, nice little deck they put on there. That one's good. ARV. And we'll see, we're in the threes. Right here it drops down to, I did it by sales price, not list price. There is obviously a difference between list price and sales price, which is another thing you get with Propelio. You can see what it was listed for, but you can also see what it really sold for. Right here, listed for 350, actually sold for 345. They took a $5,000 discount. Listed for 355, actually sold for 340. They took a $15,000 discount to get it sold. Listed for 335, squeaked by with 332. They only had to discount 3,000 to get it sold. Listed for 329,995, actually sold for full asking 18 days later. That's pretty good. Right here, listed for 299, actually sold for 310. That looks as is. I can't tell. Kitchens and bathrooms are usually a dead giveaway. Looks like granite, really clean. It's staged, but nobody lives there. And it's kind of older cabinet style. It's not bad. It's not bad condition. It's clean. Carpet, you can tell there used to be furniture on there. It's been cleaned, been professionally cleaned. Looks clean, but it's not flipped. So this is where you can tell in pricing that um, obviously we're in the low 300s now. We went all the way up from mid threes to low threes, knocking on 300. So this is where the quality of work goes down. These are going to be more clean as is, whole tails, stuff like that. Just going through all the pictures, getting a good idea of each one. This is another as is clean. You got a lot of exposed, not exposed wood, but natural wood, mahogany wood. That was a big thing in the 90s, 80s, 90s. Um, Mop and glow much on the floor. That is a flipped kitchen, that's for sure. Let's see if the bathroom matches. Carpet, bathroom. Okay. Not a lot of continuity. You can see they didn't really do anything to the outside and they weren't able to sell as much. It just looks eh. So the price obviously reflects that. Um, but it's good. The price is still close to 300. Yeah, 300 on the dot. They sold that one for. So, yes, it was flipped. I can't choose. I can't say, I don't like that one. Um, You can, but you should take what the data gives you because just because you have a flip doesn't mean that it's automatically going to go for 350. Yes, it's a lower quality, but the main thing to remember is that they did spend money painting the outside. They did spend money probably on this wood paneling here. They did have to spend money on new flooring. They did have to spend money on paint and new carpet and drywall and fans and lights and maybe doors and cleaning and the whole kitchen. They had to buy these counters. They had to install these counters, probably these cabinets. Looks like new air vents, looks like new tile. They did actually come in here and spend some money. That all looks nice and new and painted and new hardware and new counters and new tile, new backsplash, new carpet, new vanity, new mirror. Yes, this is a flip. It just doesn't look good on the outside. But the market responded. This is a flip. Is it a 350 flip? No, it's a lower priced flip, but it's still a flip. You have to add it. You can't say, oh, because it's not 350, it's not a flip. It is a flip. It's just a lower price flip, and that's what gets you your true ARV. So, this one here, not a flip. You can tell Formica counters. This isn't granite. Might look like granite, but it's not. Nice cooktop, but Um, nothing's been done to that bathroom, so it's not ARV. This is not a flip. Okay, the next one down is also as is. I can tell just by how it looks, and there's only one photo, so obviously they were too scared to go inside and take photos of the inside. That's as is, you can tell. Ooh, shag carpet. Love it. So as you can tell, we're going down. We're halfway through 200s right now. We don't know if there's going to be any flips that were sold, either any of these, but we got to look at them. We got to see if they're flips. I hope there's not a flip that sold for 250 because that's going to bring our average down, but I don't get to decide that. That's clean. Granite. Okay. Got some scum there. Is it a flip though? It's not a flip, but it's nice. I'm sure that would be ARV. There's nothing wrong with this house. It's perfectly livable. There's no environmental hazards. There's no mold. There's no holes, windows open, anything like that. This is a perfectly livable house, just sold as is. But we are looking for ARV. So that's definitely not. That looks like a rental all day. No. Moment of truth. Are there any pictures of the inside of the house? No, there's not. So I've got all my thumbs up here. Whenever one was good and I wanted to keep it, I gave it a thumbs up. So it's going to add it too. We'll go ahead and check pendings as well. Ooh, that's a flip. That's definitely a flip. New kitchen, new cabinets, bathrooms as well. Yep. Custom tile job. So right here, yes, thumbs up. I'm seeing kind of a hodgepodge of things here. Okay, okay. It's a big, nice custom shower for sure. Yep. And we got continuity to the bath. Yeah. And it's pending. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a blemish, but it is what it is. And it's pending at $299, $172.51 a square foot. Now, these are everything that's active for sale. This is what I call hopes and dreams because they're listed, but nobody's made an offer. It's not pending, it's not under contract. They're just shooting for the moon. Might be good, but that looks like one of the 200, maybe 250s that I saw. And this one is currently listed for definitely not 250. So good luck with that. That's why you're still for sale. Um, Number one thing I've learned this in the industry so far. Number one reason why the houses don't sell is because they're not priced right. This looks like a flip, but probably not priced right. Let's check it out. Ooh, I would say about $100,000, 100, maybe 50, 30 to 50,000, too high. Because if we look at this caliber of flip, I would have taken that wrought iron stuff off. I would have done some sod. I would have removed that sunroom. That looks fine. Living room looks great. Kitchen looks great. Can lights are okay. Okay, so we're going brown floor then. Brown floor continuity, we got it. Black dramatic marble. That could be hit or miss. That's a little bit dramatic of a shower. But you do have continuity, so is what it is. I don't think people are big fans of that white and black. It's just too much contrast. With the brown, eh, I liked gray better. You should have gone with gray instead of white and black. But that's me. These older style right here, this Little House on the Prairie esque stuff, no, wouldn't have done that. I don't understand where this shiplap influence came from. I would have done away with it. So, lacking uniformity. Um, that addition is brick, but just because something is made out of brick doesn't mean you have to keep it. You know, because it just depends if somebody wants to sit in a hot ass brick room in summer with tin and plastic roof. I would have just added, just keep the square foot, like turn that into a backyard something. Uh, so there's a couple pain points with that flip. Might sell, but probably not for 335. They're going to have to probably take a discount to get that one sold. Qualifies for 15,000 from the city of Garland down payer assistance. See that right there? That gray marble, not so dramatic with the black. That would have been better. But then we have Jackson Pollock-esque stuff over here. So, and look, they didn't love on the garage. So, is what it is. But Not sure what that is. I don't know if that's what that is. Looks like maybe I don't know what that is. Looks too small to be like an ADU or something, but we'll see. So nothing really for sale that's jumping out. Just some pricing inconsistencies, or yeah, that's definitely as is. So let's check our rents as well. We do have some rentals here. Let's see what we've got. This one here looks good on the outside. And there's one photo of the inside. Looks great. I don't know what. Okay, this is what I call ARV rent. This looks like a flip, super nice, but it's a rental. That could be as low as 0.75%, as opposed to like a 1% rental. So that one's definitely good. That's a barn door. Okay. Chandelier. I don't know if that's granite. Looks like it might be granite. We have mixed match. It's clean. Definitely clean. That's nice. For a rental? That's really nice. Man. Okay. Wow. Some super nice rentals over here. So, 2200, 2195 obviously gets it done. Um, so how we would, justify, well, we'll go down here. And then we have this one, which is still for lease, which looks like a flip from the outside, and it looks like a flip on the inside too. That's definitely ARV rental right there. Yeah, that is a higher end rental rehab for sure. And just out of reach of your tenants. If you'd have been at 2200, you probably would be a red tag, but is what it is. So let's go ahead finally and check our report. We have a final ARV of 309,304, which we can round up to 310 if we want to be aggressive. We can round down to 300 if we want to remain conservative. So let's assume that our property needs $45,000 in repairs. 300 times point, oh, 300,000 times 0.75 minus 45,000 in repairs, 180. Let's say we want to make $15,000 on that assignment fee. I need to pitch my seller 165 as my offer. Coming around here, we got 2198, which we can obviously go up to 2200 if I was to sell this to a landlord. They would be all in for 220. Your repairs are probably still going to be 45,000 because of the caliber of product that these guys are pumping out. We can see that your rentals in this neighborhood have granite counters, nice showers, nice backyards, nice kitchens, definitely a step up. So your landlord buyer is going to want to come all in for 175. Um, yeah, because they need to be 220 all in for purchase and repairs. They're going to buy it from you for 175. So again, I'm going to call my seller. Here we go. This is what we'll do right here. This side's going to be the flip, and this side's going to be the rental. So right here, $300,000 times 0.75 minus $45,000 minus my fee of 15,000 is 165. And right here, my rental is 2,200. It is a 1% rental, and we got 45,000 in repairs minus my fee of 15,000. We have essentially 165 as our max allowable offer. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to run comps with Propelio, propelio.com, affiliate link in the description. Use it, get a free trial. Thank you so much.